So we've got JScrollPane, and that's, we're going to add a scroll plane to these two separate panels. And what you may not know or realise is that a scroll bar you see in a program is actually a whole container, just like a pane, just like a panel, just like a frame that holds components. And whatever components you hold in a scroll is going to be able to move up and down. Yeah, and so that's what we do is, because it's a container, we don't add a scroll to a panel or a text area. What we do is we add the text area to the scroll. So the text area is a component, and we add the component to the scroll. And what we want to do is, this here, if you remember right, is the number line. We want that to go down there, and so what we want, we've got number line, and what we want is, say, if we do text line 3, we want that to move up and down with number 3. We don't want to move this up and that moves up to number 2, number 1, or down to number 20. We don't want that. So we want these two separate text areas to move at the same time, and these are both put inside the pane pan 3, or let's see what it is. We called it pan. Both of these are put into pan 2, and they're added. Pan 2 is added to pan. So if we put a scroll and this pan into a scroll and add the scroll to the frame, we'll be able to move them two up at the same and down at the same time. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to create a JScroll, and it's the normal way you create an instance of object. And so it's scroll pane, and we'll call it scroll equals new scroll pane, and it's JScrollPane, and it's a constructor, so we've got the two brackets, and then we've got, so if we leave it like that, we can add the pan later, but you can add it to the constructor like we're going to do now. Pan, we're adding pan, and we've added the pan to the scroll, and then what we want to do is add the scroll which holds the pan. Scroll's a container which holds the container pan, which holds the container pan 2, which holds the two components, area and line numbers. So we want to put in scroll here. So if we save the program, run the program, what you'll see, you don't see the scrolls, but if we do this, if we tab across, you can see it's appeared here. Right. And so, and if we keep hitting enter down to the bottom, you see it's appeared here, so that we can move up and down. Right, so what I want to show you here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. The way we've done this is that this panel here, as we do put text on line 4. Right. So if we move this up and down, this text area is not going to move up, and this one just stays the same. These two are going to move up the same. If I move this up, line 4 will move up with it. If I move that down, line 4 will move down with it. So this line number will associate with the line of text. So line 4 will always be line 4, and that's the reason why we added it to pan instead of adding it to pan 2. And so what it means is that we can do class new 1 and so we can actually do, we're not going to use code for a text area. We would actually use a JEdit panel, JEdit pane, and would be able to format the text just like you can see in the Eclipse. All the keywords are highlighted. Sometimes we use a different font, and so we can do all that with a JEdit pane. And so what this is showing you, this is us showing you what you can do with, let's say that's over here. Anyway, it's right. So that's the JEdit pane. That's a scroll bar. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. That's a scroll, the JScroll pane. And what I also will show you is that you can have a parameter JScroll pane dot. Now you can set horizontal bar never, horizontal bar as needed, like it is at the moment, that's the default, and horizontal bar always. And you can also set the vertical scroll bar. This is parameters you can pass the constructor. And what it will actually like, you could say that you never want a horizontal scroll bar, so then this wouldn't appear at all. Or you could say you always want it, even when you don't need it, then you would always see it, or as needed, and it only appeared when we went off the screen. And so that's a scroll bar. And what I'll also show you just while I'm here is that you can cut and paste in a text area, and its parent class, text area's parent class, has got methods for cut and paste, copy, and all these things, so you can use these methods. And so